Hey, it's Emily. I am going to be talking about the recent episode Lacey. There's not really much for me to talk about, even though it was a pretty intense episode and it's one that everybody was looking forward to, whether or not they were Rumble fans. I say were because we got a lot of new fans, and I don't know, it's just becoming like a really big ship, and that kind of excites me. There were a lot of people on Tumblr talking about how they weren't shipping Rumble until Lacey, and I really like that. So we always need more fans. But the first thing that I want to talk about, is not really that big of a deal, but I don't think Belle would be crying as intensely as she was in that episode. She's a little bit too strong for that, and so the way she was just sobbing and shaking was a little bit out of character for her, and especially when she uses the word beast. I think she uses it twice. I really don't think she would use that word. Even if she did think ill of Rumpelstiltskin, she still wouldn't say something like that as condemning, because she always holds on to her belief that you can't truly know people until you really get to know them. Something like that. So that was a little bit out of character for her, at least in my opinion, and I thought it was kind of strange. So that's just the first thing that kind of bothered me. And the second thing was Rumpelstiltskin's voice was lower than it was in Skin Deep. Kind of towards the beginning, when he was being sassy about her crying and then giving her the pillow, it kind of was a little bit like how it usually was in Skin Deep, but then later it was very low, and I thought that was kind of weird. I don't know if that's because he lets his little charade down when he's just kind of in his house doing his own thing, but I don't know. I thought that was kind of inconsistent and weird, but I'm assuming that Robert Carlyle knew what he was doing, since he's really aware of Rumple's voices and the different times that are happening in Fairy Tale Land, and so maybe he has a good reason. I don't know. Someone asked him on Twitter. So that's just another thing that kind of caught my attention. Overall, I really enjoyed the episode. It kind of made some intense heart pains right here in my heart, and I was kind of expecting that because it's focusing around Rumble, and I don't know. Emily did a great job at playing 3 different personalities. I really liked that. Her hair seemed really, really long in the hospital scene. Sorry, I just realized that, and I'm fine with that, but I don't know, it was weird. Her hair always looks so nice. I already mentioned that in one of the other episodes, even though she's in the hospital and she's supposed to have bed hair, and now I'm rambling about fictional characters' hair, but I don't know. It's just those are the things that really stuck out to me. I mean, the hair really didn't, but it's just always on my mind, is I'm jealous of her hair. But yeah, I actually really like Lacey's character. I don't think she's going to be good for Mr. Gold, of course, and I'm afraid of what she's going to make him do, because he's going to try really hard to kind of grab her attention and make her fall in love with him. But I'm assuming that when Belle wakes up from this hibernation within Lacey, she's going to be pissed, and I don't know how that's going to go over well with their relationship, because if he's doing the opposite of what she was trying to make him, and not really make him, but kind of guide him, because I don't think she's making him do anything like a lot of people think. But when she figures out that he beat up a man, he's probably going to do other things that kind of fuel his darker side because of Lacey, and I don't know, I know it's going to be bad, but I know that it'll probably work out in the end. I'm just interested to see how exactly she will handle that and address it. So That's one of the things I'm kind of looking forward to. I'm also kind of scared of it because it'll just cause more turmoil within the Rumbell fandom, and we don't really need any more of that. I think they kind of mess around with this ship a little bit more than they have to. It's like they're teasing us because they know that we're really intense about it and we just really want a happy ending for them, and they're just like, no, we're not giving you a happy ending. I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not even sorry. We're just not giving you a happy ending. So it's just things like that. But overall, the episode was really good. I already said that like a million times, but I really enjoyed it. And I actually managed to get enough self-esteem and everything to watch it in the common room, which I never do. I never use that TV, but I was so excited for it that I couldn't wait until Monday morning to watch it on Hulu, and so I commandeered the television in the common room and I watched it, and I'm glad I did. Of course, I kind of like extreme fan problems is not being able to sleep because of what happens in the episode that you just saw. I kind of went through that. I don't know if that's normal to obsess over a show like that and fictional characters so much that you think about it so much that you can't sleep, but that's just kind of how my Sunday night was. And yeah, good episode, good acting as usual. I don't really have many theories. I'm just kind of getting, like, I'm more tired of the whole Tamara thing that's going on, and I don't like Hook, and so I wasn't really like pleased that he was, like, a lot of people kind of had like mini heart attacks, like, oh, my Hook, he's back, but I don't really like him. Like, the actor's great and the whole character design is great, but I don't like the character. But I understand that he had to come back, and I am interested to see what he's gonna do in the next few episodes and what will eventually come of him, like whether or not he's, because I really don't think they'll kill him off, so he's going to end up doing something and being somewhere, of course, and so that part of it doesn't really amuse me at all. Like, I'm not really interested in it, really, even though I know it's going to be fueling a lot of the plot in the next few episodes, maybe even until the beginning of next season. Regina's kind of, like, I love Regina, but she's making some bad choices right now, and she's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit, except for I do understand why. Like, I mean, her mom was murdered somewhat at her own hand because she was tricked. But I think with Henry, she needs to be careful, because if she does too many negative things to other people that he cares about, he's just going to shut her out. And, like, right now, I don't think she'll ever use magic on him to make him love her again, and so I think she really needs to be careful with that. But that's just a thought. I thought I'd bring in the other characters and not only talk about Rumple and Belle and Lacey and Miss Amnesia Belle. I can't say that word. But yeah, good episode overall. I enjoyed it. I wish Jane had written it. I wonder, like, how it would have turned out if she had written it. I mean, of course it would have had the same progress, but, like, different word choice, different actions. Like, it would have been really interesting to see that. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next Friday. Go watch the other Oncers videos because they're awesome, and you should support them. And yeah, have a great Friday. Bye.